How I got involved with the Coalition for Hemophilia B was through Wayne Cook. I was on a fall day in '94. We met on a bridge in Chicago, and he told me about the Coalition, and I was all for it, hook, line, and sinker from the start. I think what got me involved so deeply, so quickly was the fact that John Taylor and Kim had such a passion to make sure that those of us with hemophilia B weren't being left out anymore. I did a lot of trips to DC on the Hill. We were educating first on what hemophilia was and why it was important to make sure that we got taken care of. We were working very hard on the Ricky Ray Law. The Ricky Ray Law was the government's answer to a crime that was committed back in the 80s. We were decimated as a community because we've lost probably 90% of those that were infected with HIV and HCV. When you're dealing with some legislators, sometimes you've only got 10 minutes to get your point across. I got them gripped very quickly. I handed them one of my bottles of Factor and told them that it cost $25,000 a dose. Then they would listen. I was diagnosed at birth. I'd be in the hospital in a bed, in a crib, with a net tied over it to keep me in for up to 2-3 weeks at a time for a knee bleed. But at almost 64, I have seen the full gambit of hemophilia B treatment. In my lifetime, things have gotten much better. Kids now can do things that I never did. One thing that's unique to the Coalition is we do the infusing with hope. That's where a lot of people have learned to self-infuse or to infuse their kiddo. I've been blessed to be a part of that as well. There was another blood brother that at a men's retreat, I asked him, I said, why is it at 60 years old you don't self-infuse? I just encouraged him that he actually made me a sterling silver bracelet as a thank you for him going home and started self-infusing. He still self-infuses now. The Coalition for Hemophilia B has stayed so strong. I say that I'm somewhat amazed, but not, because if you know Kim, she'll get it done, but not alone, thank God. We as a community need to make sure that we stay involved, because not everything works for everybody. That's exactly why it's important to have the Coalition, to make sure that we don't leave anybody behind.